Alright, so I'm here to do a tutorial for the flip top card box. It is not my original design. I This is where I got the design from off Pinterest, and it's from Joe Blackman, her Monday Mashup 20. So that's how it is. There is a tutorial for it. It's in centimeters, but I ain't gonna say I couldn't figure it out. I probably could have, but that's neither here nor there. So I did my own measurements. So let me show you what I have here. So I'm using some paper. This paper is really thin. I'm just using some paper like my paper I don't like from different paper pads or whatever. But anyway, so I just tried to do this, and in the video I just did was not, as my sister would say, the will of the Father. So this is pretty much what we're going to be making. Two separate things. So this is the cover, and then the box that will go in it. Okay? I'm about to tell you the measurements, but the measurements will also be down in the description box down below. So let's get started. So let's do the cover first. I'm gonna do this one as the cover. This one's a little bit more direct, even though it don't make a difference. I'm throwing it away. All right. So the first piece you need for the cover of the box is 12 by 9.5. Okay, 12 by 9.5. So I got my 12 because this is going to be the, by looking at this, let me use the thing I got up here. So as you can see, this is going to be the 12 inside. And then when I flip it, that's going to be your 9.5 where you have your top right there. Okay. So that's the 12. I'm going to turn it, do 9.5. Now, to be able to adjust these measurements, let me throw that away. Okay. Doing this box, my box size, you know what I'm saying, is 4. Besides the size, is 4 inches. So, 4 times 4 is 8, and you got 12 inches. So that gives you 4 inches. My, the depth of my box is 1.5. So, I can't get 1.5 3 times. I can only get that twice, which will give 3. So now I'm at the 8 plus a 3, give me 11. So I only have an inch left. So the side, and I'm just saying this because at this point is where you want to try to figure out your measurements. Now, I did not figure them out because I was fine the way I did my box. So if you don't like how uneven it is, and I'm showing you right here what I'm talking about, you see you got this 1.5 inch, 4, 1.5 inch, 4, and then this inch right here. So this inch on the side right here, of course, it does not match. So it's, it's a half an inch shorter than the other ones. So you can either, put magnets down this side right here, depending on how you want to do it, or on the inside. And that way, it'll just match up. So you'll never even know that it's, what I'm saying? It didn't bother me, but that's just something to keep in mind if you want to do different measurements at this point or where you would do that at. Okay, so now we got our 12 by 9.5 inch piece of paper right here. Let me get rid of this. Scoreboard. So here we go. Turn around. On the 12 inside, we're going to do 1.5. It's a 12 inch. 1.5. 5.5. 7. And 11. If you have directional paper, you want your top to be up here. My paper, I guess we're going to see it's directional. So I'm going to say this is the top. I want my top to be on the left side because this is where my lid is going to be. So and then on this side, on the 9.5 inside, I'm gonna do 1.5 and 3. Okay. So that's my thing right there. I'm not sure if you can see it on this white piece of paper, so I don't have a pencil over here. I'll use this highlighter so you can see. So maybe that'd be. So this is a line. And I'm not even all the way on the line, y'all. I'm just trying to show y'all where they at. So we got that, we got that. We have that line right there, and we have this line right here. Okay? So I know let me see if I can get down low. So hopefully you all can see that. So that is it. I'm going to do those right there, and then I'm going to do the top. So I'm going to show you. Okay, so this is it. This is the top, and this is it. So some of this stuff we do not need, as you can see from here. So this pretty much is the template right here. So this tells me, well, I need to get rid of this, 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 and this, right? These, so once I cut here, I'm cutting these. I'm just going to cut right here and cut right here. And over here, I'm going to do the same, okay? Lets me know, but I need those pieces, so I'm going to cut off these. Because like I said, I do not need the first one and the second one completely. This one I'm going to cut here, leave it attached over there, cut here, leave it attached. This is where I was telling y'all that, you know, you just got that 1 inch. So I'm going to do that right there, okay? And so there we have it. Those are attached, you know, those are loose. Boom, boom, boom. Close that up. So this is what we have, right? So as you know, to form a box, these will come in, these will come down, and I will glue those together. That's what's going to happen to that. And I'm about to do that right now with this. So I'm going to do that side. So, and like I say, this is just a rough draft, y'all. Now over here, like I said, this is not adding up. Because I'm going to show you to the side. See that? This is 1.5, and that's 1. Boom. So it does not bother me. So I'm just going to put that little bit right there and glue it together. So that's what I have. That is the outside cover of my box. So if you're using two-sided paper, you'll have a design in there. If not, this is a good place. If you use cardstock, to go ahead and start matting. And that's easy enough to mat those because they're square. Just measure and get busy. So now we're going to do this piece, which is going to be the box to go in there. Get my other sheet of paper here. So for this piece, for the box, I need 8 by 7 1/4. So 8 by 7 1/4. Get my scoreboard back in here. Okay. So I am on the 8 inside because you need 8 by 7 1/4. On the 8 inside, I am doing 6 1/4 and 7 1/2. Now, this is the bottom of the box. This is the bottom. If you have directional paper, once again, you want the top of your paper to be on the left-hand side because I'm scoring the 6 1/4 and this 7 1/2 is the bottom of the box. Okay, so then I'm going to flip it. I'm on the 7 1/4 inside. 7 1/4 inside, I am doing 1/2 inch, 1 3/4, 5 1/2, and 6 3/4. Okay, that is that. Once again, I am going to do this here. These are my score lines. Score line here and a score line there. I'm going to fold on said score lines. Like so. And I ain't even doing a good job at that. Okay, so there we have it. Now this is the box we're creating right here. Alright, so I got that. So this is how it is, right? So we see, I'm going to put this on here. We see, as far as the bottom of the box, we don't need, let me get this up here. We don't need this, or this little piece, or this piece. Come over here to saying we don't need that piece, or this piece. I'm going to cut it off. Cut here. Cut those two off. Cut this. Cut that one off. And I'm just doing this stages here. Of course, if I was doing it myself, I just would have cut it all the way up like I needed. Good, since I got you, my crafty peeps. Okay. So now this is what I have. I didn't even do that right. Cut this. So now this is what I have. Alright. But I need it to be a box, so I'm going to come back on this side. I'm going to cut here, come over here and cut here. All right, and I'm just going to miter that a little bit, maybe it'll be easier to see. I'm gonna do this side right here. Pick this up. So here is what we have. So down here, I'm gonna close this box up like so. Make the box. Now, at this point, now before you would have done that, being that this the box, you would have already cut with your die your decorative piece. So before, like at this point right here, once you cut the sides off or did whatever, before you made the box itself, you're gonna go ahead and put whatever die you want to put in there to cut the window out, because you see it's a window there. You're going to cut your window out in whatever shape, put your acetate, do all that good stuff, and then you will fold and finish the box. So make sure if that's something you want to do. I mean, you don't have to. You can just make it a whole empty box right here. Do that, and then this is what you're going to have. So then you will put, you'll have your tape or glue on these sides and across this bottom. And just because we're doing this, I want y'all to see, I'm just going to get a knife and do some hazard, just so we can get a general idea of what we're looking at here. Don't do this at home, kids. So say we got that, boom. And then I would have done this, because I probably used to. I'm just going to put it on the side here, just so you can get a visual. I'm a visual person myself. I need to see what's going on. So let me do this. But I will use tape, of course, but being that I'm trying to do this video, don't want to waste. Score tape ain't cheap. Okay, so then I got these. Put this here. This like that. Now this is my cover. Got the top up there. This bottom is going to be the bottom of this box to keep it enclosed. So whatever you put in here, don't fall out. Makes sense. I flush it to the bottom of this. Try to center it. Because this box is 3 3/4 where, let me get that down. And I ain't got no acetate on there. I can just reach in there. So that is that. This box is 3 3/4 because these are 4. And so there we have it. That is the box. You close this up. Like I said, you can put some magnets there if you want. Closes up, closes over, goes over here onto this side. Put the magnets there to hold it. And that closes. And there's your Flipbook card. And so, of course, as you can see in the videos, when I did it, I put whatever I was going to put in the box. Boop, boop, boop. I made this into a pocket where I put her card in there, with whatever I want to say in there. Of course, you could do gift card, could go in there, you can get some goodies, some candy or something in here. A little card right over here, or with a pocket, put a gift card, just whatever. You can, ooh, this would be good for graduation. Stuff that, like, I like to, if I'm giving somebody money, I just want it to be different. I don't want to just, here goes some cash. I like to maybe ball it up and throw it, ball up, like, so, depending on how much I'm going to give them, ball up that denomination in there. Put a little card over here, and of course, they just got a box full of money. Go ahead and use it, y'all. But anyway, that is how I created that. Like I say, it was not my original design. I got it from Joe Blackman off of Pinterest. And right there is her. Okay. Her box. Alright, thanks for looking. I put the measurements down in the description down below. Hopefully I explained that correctly. I am not like an educator or a teacher or anything like that, so saying I would just be doing whatever I'll be doing. But anyway, thanks for watching my crafty peeps, and I'll see you all in the next video.